I hate spicy food, and so I started to suspect that I was pregnant when I was eating 7 hot sauce packets on my burritos. I told my friend I might be pregnant, and he said, "That's crazy. I hope you're not." And I said, "Me too." And so the next day I took a pregnancy test and I was pregnant. And I looked at myself in the mirror and I shook my head and I said, "No way." I turned around and I looked at the wall and I said, "This isn't real. This isn't happening. This isn't in my life right now. This is not what's going on." And I looked at myself at the mirror again and I said, "How are we gonna deal with this?" I went to my parents' house. They suggested adoption, and that was that. Every time I would leave, I would just cry and cry because I knew deep down that I didn't want to give my baby away. I've been to a pregnancy resource center before in my hometown. They said, "Here's a Bible, read this." They said, "You've been doing things wrong, I don't even remember all of it because I was just kind of taken aback. So coming into Option 1, where every time I came in, there was somebody different, but they all had the personality of, "You're now part of our family because we love you and we care for you and we are here to help you and we want to help you." It's such a big change that it's overwhelming, but in the good way. Even right after I had Raven, there were a couple ladies that came to my apartment and brought me home-cooked meals because I had had a C-section and it was hard for me to walk around and do things right away. And I'll get a random text, "Hey, do you want some coffee? I'll stop by." And it's like a break in the storm. I wasn't able to go into Option 1 for a few weeks, and so I continued to get texts and calls and support, and that was so important to me. About a month ago, I had a wonderful woman who told me that I needed God, and I am the person that shies away from those sentiments. I was forced to go to church as a child, and I found it boring, and I didn't want to do it because that's what my parents wanted me to do, so of course I said, "No way." And so when this woman said I needed God, I said, "Okay, that's what I need in my life." Less than 4 days later, I found myself at church. And so I've gone back every week since then, and I feel like it's been really good for me. People keep telling me that with God all things are possible, and I can believe that. I'm starting to believe that it can be a possibility in my life. They've just been the biggest support that I literally have ever had in my life.